saying? The original man leads in unaliving himself. And that's wild, man. That's not something that we used to be known to do. Some of these stats that come out, I don't even know if I believe them, to be honest with you. But I can see it, though. I can honestly see it. I can see some of our people feeling like that. But, I just want to get on here and say I should have got on here early because I'm almost to where I need to be. But I just wanted to tell my people, you know what I'm saying? We got to definitely be stronger in that, If you're feeling like that, them ain't nothing but thoughts. I haven't ever had to deal with that. But I know it's nothing but thoughts. So you have to let them thoughts pass, meditate on nothingness to clear your mind, eat right, focus on trying to eat better, leave it alone, junk, exercise. They got herbs you can take to release stress. And then even for people who's dealing, because I think, that dealing with that might be sometimes a little more than just even everything I present. And they have, for the ex-military guys that are really dealing with that and fighting with that, they're finding even stronger things to help them with. Like, it's natural, but it's like, herbs and, certain. It's my name on here. I'll send you what I got for if anybody who's seriously dealing with that and want to see what like the military dudes are doing to deal with that. Cause a lot of them come back from war and they be having to deal with that too. They got like a lot of different things to help that. But as a black man, you feel me? I can see why it can get like that. You go on the internet, you got black women constantly tearing us down with this feminist movement. They're constantly hitting us with racist stuff and they're unaliving us over here, they're unaliving us over there. It can be you could be these could be the brothers that are in some of the worst just predicaments. Like, they ain't working, not eating healthy, not exercising, you know, getting on the like control your mind to where it overwhelms your mind. You gotta also feed your mind with positive things. You know what I'm saying? You can't let all that stuff get to you. We need you here. The world we need you. You feel me? The us as black people, black men need it. They don't know it yet. There's a lot of people who don't know it yet, but brothers who willing to stand strong. You know what I'm saying? You can't never give up or let all that stuff take you down. And that's why, we need to have groups. I'm saying I keep putting my information out here on here. Not my direct information, but Instagram, you can hit me up. If you one of those brothers feeling like hopeless and all this stuff on the net getting to your brain, all the feminist stuff, all this negativity, tap in with me. We can talk some positivity, man. We can talk about it. My name on Instagram is the same as on here. Inbox me. You feel me? We could talk about some things. I'll show you what I do to stay positive. Because all that negativity hits my brain too. You feel me? But I know how to block some of it out. You know what I'm saying? And just, you gotta find things to be confident about in yourself. Try to eat right. They got herbs you can take, holy basil, ashwagandha. If you're stressing or you just feeling overwhelmed, breathe. Take some of these herbs, you know what I'm saying? Strive to eat better. A lot of times when we have bad diets too, eating hot Cheetos and eating, pork and eating a lot of bad foods. and then we dealing with the stress on top of that. So you know what I'm saying? We kind of like we doing ourselves in. You feel me? Because that still play a role too. You eating bad, you getting bad information, you in a negative place. People around you might be being unalive. It can get real stressful out here for us. You know what I'm saying? But there's ways to combat that, and that's what you have to do if you want to survive. You feel me? You have to combat that through proper living, reading proper information, getting in contact with guys like me who want to help. You know what I'm saying? Like who wanna who you know what I mean? And I'm living it. Everything that hits all our black men's mind hit my mind too. I get on this net and listen to black women with all this feminist jargon. Talk about how much we ain't nothing, how much they hate us. If we don't make 100K, we ain't nothing. All this trash, you feel me? Yeah, I mean, because I'm from the old school, you feel me? Like, as long as you get up every day, bro, and going to work and striving to do better, and you trying to build on stuff and all that, man, you doing what you're supposed to do, you feel me? And you standing on business, you feel me? Just keep on working on adding to that. Even though I do not believe, what you make is your value. Like, if you don't make 100K, you're not a real man, you're not valuable. That's not true. But I do think all of us have something special to give, and we should strive to give that, even if it's just being a positive person, you feel me? Yeah, I mean, so you gotta just find your purpose, find your peace through all the struggle, and know how to go to that place, recharge, and get back in the field. You feel me? Handle business. Like that's what we're supposed to do. Because you know what I'm saying. A lot is put on us because we're special people. You feel me? Yeah, I mean that's what it is. Like we the original man. We're the oldest people on the planet. We're the most talented people on the planet. And we're the strongest people on the planet. I was talking to my boy about this the other day about how like the only reason only reason you feel me, the black man is not subject to like Mexicans or the white boys in California prison is because we too strong. That's the only reason, or they already they're not making us pay taxes. They're not making taxes because we're too strong number us. You know what I'm saying? You got the Northerners and the Southsiders coming together. We used to be cool with the Northerners and the Asians, and those were our allies. And we messed that up because of how we behave. So that's something we got to work on too. Like we got to work on how we act. You know what I mean? We be having connections and things going, but the way we carry ourselves sometimes it burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? So we got to work on that too. But we just got to work on being better people, work on our economics. I got to work on that myself. I just started learning about investing. Like, shoot, at my age right now, if I had $1 million, I still couldn't stop working. But you know what I could do? I could invest that in an account that give me back at least 10% every year. That's 100K in my pocket free while that money's still growing. And that's 100K in my pocket every year while that money's still growing and while I'm working on whatever I'm working. I'm saying, like, we gotta know how to do that. Like when you see Floyd Mayweather made all that money and it seems like he might be having money problems. Like that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like now that's something somebody might want to unalive themselves. That's not funny, man. Anybody feeling like that's not funny, bro. But you know what I mean? We just gotta. I just say you can't never quit, man. Quitting is weak, man. I ain't gonna lie. Now some people say, "Oh, it take a lot to unalive yourself." I don't think so, man. That's taking the ejection button. You quitting, never quit. Keep striving. You feel me? Like I say, you can reach out to guys like me. You feel me? I want to help. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram is the same as on here. Tap in with me. Let's talk about it, man. But you got to be willing to or because of that, this or because of this, is being negative and being you're not looking at solutions, you're making excuses, you feel me? And that's the truth. You can't make excuses, you gotta look for solutions. You feel me? And try. If somebody give you some advice, as long as it's not no terrible advice, you feel me? Try it. You gotta be willing to try it. It takes courage to try it. Go try that. You feel me? Like, because for me, I'll tell you if I'm giving you some advice that I ain't never did, because you might be in a situation I've never been in. Because the way I've survived and done certain things to stay afloat, like I haven't been in certain situations. I be talking to brothers, I be hearing my brothers who ain't got no car, you trying to get a job, but you ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. I don't know why you're in a situation why you a certain age you don't have a car. But I know there's ways to get a car. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to put in that work and do what need to be done. You feel me? And that journey, you gotta take you also have to take like pleasure in the struggle, in the journey. Not like how we kind of do it, like being from the hood in the hood and all that. No, but pleasure in, you know, striving every day, trying to put these pieces together, make it happen. You gotta look at it and be like, yeah, you feel me? Like, Look at every little piece of progress as a good thing. You feel me? And be happy about it. You feel me? Every day, try to improve yourself just a little bit. If you don't read books right now, read 5, 10 pages. Just try to read. A lot of us don't read. Read something positive. I got a bunch of books I could recommend to you that'll help you in a lot of different ways. We got the internet. There's just no reason to be giving up and to feel hopeless when there's just so much information out here that could benefit us. But a lot of times we get caught listening to like all negative stuff. You feel me? Like, yeah, the world's against us. You know, all the feminist movement, and someone in the back, somewhere in the back rows of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Where it's hard to get anything going, and that may be true. Constantly watching videos of black people getting unalive and the cops unaliving us because your feed can turn into that and thirst traps. Like, you try to pump your feed with positive things that make you optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be watching like Aristotle, 100K, those are stock trading guys. I got health stuff coming through my page, but they talk about how to relieve stress and lower your cortisol levels. Try to make your timeline on the internet more beneficial to you, not just doom scrolling. Like, try to seek out like positive stuff to feed yourself. Like, you have to make efforts to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, what happens is we just get bombarded with negativity. You feel me? And it's just a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a bad one. Like, we have to constantly try to strive to do something positive. If you're not doing nothing positive right now, pick one thing and try to add it to your life. If you're not eating healthy, you're not working out, you're not working, you're not reading, you know what I'm saying? You don't listen to something positive every day, something motivational. Add one of those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're dealing with something a little bit harder, like depression, see, I haven't ever had to deal with depression. I've had to deal with, being angry and stuff. And I take some holy basil, some ashwagandha, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Work out, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're dealing with something a little serious, you may need to go to the doctor. They got something called saffron, that they say responds in the brain just like antidepressant. So this thing, I got this thing on my page too for people who maybe suffer from CTE or PTSD that was recommended by an ex Navy SEAL. So if you're dealing with, we're gonna try some more nice things. That's right. We're gonna try to find some more nice things. Yeah, man. That's what you got to do too. If you got a little bit of money and you feeling depressed, go on vacation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Everybody's problem is different that they may be going through is why they feel hopeless. But so I can't sit here and give every solution. I don't know what you're going through, but some men are lonely because it's hard for them to find a woman. You know what I'm saying? If you got bread, bro, and you tell me how you having a hard time finding a woman, go ahead and go mess with an escort just to enjoy the time and and fall back and there's different ways to find women. Don't be on the internet though believing all this stuff these women are talking about on here though, because a lot of them are lying, a lot of them are bitter. There are women out here that are not like these feminist women that just hate men. There are some good women out here, bro. You just gotta find them and work on yourself also. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a good woman, but I also have to be good to her. You know what I'm saying? So we got to work on ourselves too. That's just being honest. And I'm not saying in a way like when these women, decent, good women out here who I'm sure if you just, you gotta be a good person though too. Because when you find that good woman, if you're treating her wrong, you're gonna lose her. You know that you ready to be what that woman needs. You know what I'm saying? Not just financially, but just be a good partner, be a good friend. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boils down to, honestly, just being a good friend. She helped me and I help her. You know what I'm saying? Just like we always talk about how we want them to cook, clean, and be quiet. Now, cooking and cleaning cool, but we gotta know how to change a tire or change some brakes, or at least if we don't do those things, then we need to be able to help her get to those things, like pay for it to get done. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. You know. So, I don't know, it's a lot of different things. I could ramble about a whole different things that brothers could be dealing with that I can give solutions to, but it's a lot of things, man. So you just gotta tap in with me. My Instagram is the same as on this page. I'm a brother that coaches people. I'm in a relationship, so I know a lot about relationships. There's a lot of like trash online about relationships. I really could give you some real game about that. I hang around a lot of players, like so, but I'm not a player no more. You feel me? But I hang around a lot of players, so I get real game about women. You feel me? I don't get that stuff online where everybody's like, it's a lot of trash online. Women are lying, men are lying to make themselves seem cool. Like no, I get real game. You feel me? And I give it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, we need to and if you're one of those more mature black men like me who don't be letting the world get you down, and you see brothers who's down, you don't gotta like be a savior, but say something positive to that brother, man. Say, hey bro, you good, you feel me? Or you know what I'm saying? Hey bro, you feel me? We in this together. You feel me? Like you got something in mind, holler at me. Like you don't gotta give I don't be giving nobody no money or nothing like that. That's my thing. Like money, we gotta all come together, figure out how to get more of it, plan and work together and talk about an economic plan and all that. But advice, I for sure the very least we can do is give a brother some advice and some encouraging words. You feel me? That seem like he down. You know what I mean? Like that's the very least we could do. You know what I mean? Try to look out for each other. Cause I do think I just found out the other day the black women are siding with the LGBT, and they got this little weird little thing where they think they're gonna like do something. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Cause I'm like, y'all two are basically like, I don't, I'm not against women, but women who have this mindset like y'all gonna somehow like rule heterosexual men is really weird. Like that's never gonna happen. Like y'all two of like, I'm just saying, y'all two is like the weakest groups. You feel me? Like y'all not gonna do nothing. It's like y'all think y'all gonna go against us to make us do something. I don't know. It's really weird. But I was in this group and they were like, they really don't like us. Like a lot of black women and a lot of LGBT men, what I'm saying, they look at us like we the enemy because we're not accepting of the LGBT, and the women think, we're just like, whatever this thing is they got against patriarchy or whatever. And it's funny because we don't even really benefit from stuff out here. I mean, like women got this thing the feminist movement tells them that we have an advantage and we're winning because of patriarchy. And it's like we out here fighting for every little piece we can get to. That's delusion. That's the silly stuff I'm talking about. And women who talk like that, bro, you just gotta get away from them, man. Get around some real men who can give you some real positivity. You feel me? Like I take out my frustration on training. I train, I work out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos. You gotta come to my Instagram so you can see. But you are my boy. Yeah, you gotta come to my Instagram so you can see some of my videos, man, about how I train and all that, man. I just take out my frustration over there, train. Like he's striving to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you can do, bro. And get around positive men who can give you advice. I'm one of them. Like I say, my Instagram is the same on there. Like people hit me up sometimes, like, hey, bro, I see you. You be saying some good stuff. Asking me stuff about training. I give it to you for free. You know what I'm saying? Like what I know about boxing and health and what I do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think we do need more positive groups for us. We could, you can brush shoulders with more positive men. I can't even call myself successful yet, but I for nothing, and I handle my business. You feel me? My family don't want for nothing. Could always use more money though. But I'm kind of close to where I need to be. I'm gonna go in on this topic one more time because I don't like this for us. Like that's not really something we used to do. So if our numbers are that high to where it's like we unaliving ourselves like that and all that, man, it must be really bad for us because this is not something that's not even our nature. Like what I'm saying, I always just be like, hey, we don't do that. we'll take somebody else out before we take ourselves out. That's more of what we always been on. So if it's really like this, man, it's getting bad. And I'm here to help, brother. I'm here to help, man. And I got a lot of solid guys around me too. I don't really want to pop out and put my face out here because I know a lot of my opinions are like, I just spit hard truth and people don't like that. And I don't really want to be battling with people. They know my face and playing with me in public and all that because then I'm not gonna unlive myself. It's gonna go, somebody else gonna get it. And I really don't want to be in those situations, but I want to help. And the truth sometimes is something people don't really want to accept, but you need to hear it. You feel me? You need to hear this. But I'm where I need to be. Y'all brothers be positive. Try to listen to something positive, man. Keep striving. Never give up. You feel me? Peace.